The countdown is on for the 2008 Atlantic HR Conference. Taking Flight is coming to Moncton October 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Our guest is Darren Sears from Fredericton. He's with the funding group. Darren, you're excited about Taking Flight. I know you're excited and looking forward to seeing both Don Schminke and Roy Williams keynoting at this conference. Why is that?
Garrett, anytime that you can go to a conference where you don't have to get on a plane, fly to Toronto, fly to a city in the U.S., and see world caliber speakers, it's always, for me, it's a real treat. As far as individuals, Don Schminke and Roy Williams, for me personally, I've spent, I think it was a total of 4 days with Roy Williams, and I want more. And Don Schminke, I've listened to Don Schminke and I've read his books, and I've heard so many things about Don that I'm really just looking forward to the opportunity.
So many HR professionals will wonder why this material at this conference will be so applicable to them. How would you answer that question, Darren?
I would answer the question first by not answering it, saying, I've been there, I've thought the same myself. And now I'm realizing more and more that sometimes you have to step out of the traditional way or people that you learn from to get a new perspective. It's about new ideas. For me, it's about new thinking. It's about new ways. It's not just beating the same nail all the time and trying to do it better and only seeing a little bit of progression. This is cool stuff. For me, this really is kind of mind-blowing in the sense that you have new ideas, new ways to see the same problems, and then you go back and you try some of this stuff and you see it work. So it's not just pie in the sky. It's real tangible ideas.
And that's what I was going to ask you, is that you've already seen and experienced real results with using some of this material. Can you shed some light on that?
Well, I think a big part of this comes right down to, and this will come as no surprise, but it's all about the people. It's all about the culture. As much as people may see, for example, Roy as this person in marketing, it's not that at all. This is about the story. And that's where Don Schminke and Roy Williams, they come together in very different ways. They both have, and everything they do is founded in research, founded in history, founded in patterns. And that's what I think is so amazing to me, is that you go and you listen to so many people speak about these topics and various topics on HR, and a lot of it's just, they're good ideas, they're great ideas, but they're never actually stuck or grounded in patterns of history or patterns that you can actually nod your head and go, yeah, that makes total sense.
Let me ask you this just to wrap up. There's some HR people I talk to that say they need to be taken more seriously at the executive level, be more involved in strategic planning, the overall vision of companies. How do you see this conference helping HR professionals in that regard?
I think they're going to, after having attended this conference, they're going to go and sit back down at that executive table with something really different to share, with new ideas, new perspectives, and you know what? It may take some patience, it may take small steps, or their CEO or the senior management team may just look at them and go, wow, we've been waiting to figure that out, trying to figure that out. You've just helped us. You're coming back to the table a different person in many ways. I mean, I know it sounds crazy, but you are. You come back smarter. Same brain, same experience. I guarantee you just get to plug all that in. You plug in what you know into sort of like different outlets, and I just don't know how else to say it. It's like the ice cream headache you want more of, and suddenly everything becomes clear.
Clarity will no doubt be one of the big takeaways from Taking Flight. Darren Sears from the funding group out of Fredericton, great to have you joining us. October 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, it's the 2008 Atlantic HR Conference coming to the Delta Beausejour in Moncton, New Brunswick. And for more information, visit the conference website, www.atlantichrconference.com.